When we're trying to calculate our seeding rate, one of the most important figures that we need to get is the 1,000 grain weight. And the 1,000 grain weight is simply the weight in grams of 1,000 seeds. It's important to note that that 1,000 grain weight will change from year to year. It will change from variety to variety, and it can also change within varieties. So the batch of seeds you get this week might have a different 1,000 grain weight than the batch you get next week. So where do we get this 1,000 grain weight? Well, it should come on the label with the seed that you get, and it should be printed on that label. If you don't have it on the label, well then you should be able to get that 1,000 grain weight from your supplier. If you can't get it from there, you can physically count out 1,000 grains and weigh them yourself, or Teagasc publish a seed rate calculator every year, and we use figures on that calculator that we get from the Department of Agriculture annual seed 1,000 grain weights. It's important to note that the department's own recommended list that also publish 1,000 grain weight are an average of 3 years 1,000 grain weight and may not be suitable for use in any given year. If we take then, as an example, winter barley, and we use 3 different batches of seed from 3 different varieties with 3 different 1,000 grain weights, we can see the effect that that has on the seeding rate and the establishment rate that you have. On the table here, we can see if we look at those 3 different 1,000 grain weights from the 3 different varieties, ranging from 48 grams up to 58 grams, and we proceed to sow those at 157 kilograms per hectare, or 10 stones per acre across the board, well then we end up with 3 different plant establishments. We end up anything from 244 for the higher 1,000 grain weight up to 294 for the lower 1,000 grain weight. And bear in mind that we need to get a plant establishment of somewhere between 280 and 300 plants per square metre. So obviously the higher 1,000 grain weight, we haven't put out enough seed. If we look at this next table, we can see where we base our calculation on the number of plants we need established, in this case 295 plants per square metre. We can see on the left hand side here that the range of seeding rates for the 3 different varieties changes from 157 kilograms per hectare for the lower 1,000 grain weight up to 190 kilograms per hectare in the higher 1,000 grain weight. So again, that will have a big impact on the level of seed that we need to put out.